and welcome to Tuesday Night Shadowrun Shenanigans. I think we're nearing the end of each, but previously on Chicago missions, our runners... somebody's mic is live. So previously we had our runners go into this tilted building surrounded by a moat of zone stagnant water. In that building, they went down an elevator shaft to the vault that the UCAS army was sent to raid. They managed to extract a few files from the network inside the vault before it was overrun by ant spirits. And our runners barely made it out. So among the files, there was some pay data. Pay data is always good. There was the numbered file that the UCAS army sent here for, so you still have to negotiate with them. And there was a bonus file that you determined was last edited a couple of months ago by Dr. Tate, your best friend in all of Chicago, who apparently had gotten his hands on the dragon Ethelinda and was caring for it. And I think there were thoughts bandied about an insect spirit merge with a great dragon, and that was pretty scary.
I think you're lowballing it there.
And I think that's pretty much where we left it. You guys also still have the world's most aggressive butter knife that you were asked by Matthew Rath to deliver to Becky 99. I believe there was already a call placed saying that you were on your way with it.
Yes.
That was 2 sessions ago.
You're taking it there, everyone. It goes to Becky.
Yeah, so I think that was finally decided last time, but you guys haven't actually done it yet.
I have ways to make myself look different than I do. Can I use those on like an actual butter knife and like make the butter knife look thing, and then like abscond with the pretty knife?
You're going to bedazzle a weapon foci.
So sadly,
covered. I have a bedazzled gun. It's amazing.
So sadly, you can't do that. You could, however, the thought occurs to you, make yourself look like Becky 99.
Oh, I could do that. I could totally.
And then there's all sorts of shenanigans that can be played.
Like Mac standing there, and then suddenly Becky 99's there, and we're like, "Where's Mac?" And we're like, "Who's Mac?" Oh, you got my knife. Goodbye. And then we never see either one of them again.
But then it also occurs to you that Becky 99 would have to pay for the knife.
That's stupid.
Nguyen is stupid.
That was the arrangement.
No,
What?
Nguyen's not stupid.
Nguyen's not stupid, but like giving it away to someone.
Yeah,
No.
it's stupid. It's stupid when you have to pay it.
I already have the knife in my possession. Why should I pay for it?
Because otherwise we don't get Nguyen.
Right.
Oh,
You see how that works?
I don't.
And Matt is my contact, and I will not have it tarnished.
Same. Look,
Like, did you have like a date with him at one point or something?
I cherish all of my contacts equally and fairly. I will fight everyone. Look what happened to all your contacts, okay? I'm just saying. Mine are fine.
Mine are fine.
Okay. So what negotiating point were we at as far as money for the knife from Matt?
I don't think that actually hasn't been decided yet.
Okay.
More than she can afford, so therefore I must keep it.
So-
You just, I think there was a call placed. It was 2 sessions ago when the call was placed, and Becky said basically bring it over and I'll pay you for it.
Okay. Oh, that's right. We did call her.
but there was no number discussed.
Becky will say a number. We will say an outrageous number, and somewhere between those two, we'll arrive at the real number. And then what Mac does later in the middle of the night is her own business.
I think that we should contact Matt and ask if there is a predetermined price that we aren't aware of.
Is he conscious?
Again,
He is not conscious at this
He
point.
is
No!
currently able to answer his phone. That's why we
What did you
don't
guys
know.
do to him? What
Okay.
happened to
Okay.
him?
Well, this is mere hours after you guys left him for Dockwagon to pick up.
So okay, so if we're okay, so we're gonna still take it to Becky. So we probably ought to get going then, because every
Yeah,
time.
because you guys are basically sitting here just outside the moat.
I think we already are on our way to Becky.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we dealt with all
So
And I'm pretty
so
sure I tried to take the knife from Mather to keep it safe.
I gave it to Mac so you can fight Mac for it.
Mac, I don't trust you. Unfortunately, we're going to have to give the butter knife to...
I don't know
Dirty.
what you're talking about. I've given you no reason to distrust me. I don't.
For all the time.
I text KO and say I've already put a tracker on her car, and there's no way she can outdrive me.
10 smiley face emojis to Johnny.
Yeah.
I text Mac and go, I'm rooting for you.
like, you people are crazy. I'm just
put back
chilling.
So we're doing this thing. We've got like 4 vehicles in this caravan because we've got Andy, we've got Darcy, we've got Mac in Mac's car, and we've got Johnny on Johnny's bike.
Yep.
That are all in this sort of stop and go caravan as people decide whether or not they trust each other.
Well,
Yeah. I look over at Frodo and go, and show him all the texts, and I go, I love chaos. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
And Gertie's driving because no one has told her otherwise.
yeah, no. It's,
Yeah, where are we going? Where are we going again, Gertrude?
We're going up towards my place, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think, is she still up in that area?
Yes.
The old stomping grounds of the former Desolation Angels, unless they've started to put it back together.
Is there like a drive-through? Is there like a drive-through power washing station anywhere near here?
Well, this is the zone, so probably not.
Okay.
also, if we're trying to get bug residue off, no matter how large, bug remover.
I'm trying to get the scum off of Andy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. With all the bugs and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, I need a pretty big hose.
There's the issue with the zone stagnant water, as
Yeah.
it were,
No,
with all the algae and whatever.
there's,
But totally not a Cthulhu monster.
definitely not.
the problem is the clean water in the zone, people drink it because it's precious. There's not that much clean water in the zone. So taking it and using it for a car wash is,
Uncouth.
yes, that's fair.
Okay. Do we have any whiskey or?
I'm pretty sure we determined
That's just rude and unacceptable.
I'm pretty sure we determined that the scum was not harmful to your vehicle.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna have a dirty car for a little bit.
No.
Andy's not happy about that, but
No,
I'll let him make do for a little while longer.
I got 6 hits on automotive mechanic to make sure that the finish isn't being hurt, and patted Andy and tried to reassure him.
Hey, dude, I'm a gnome of my word. Okay, it's not just about if Andy's going to be damaged from it. Our relationship might be damaged from it because I'm not keeping my word to him. All right, I'm just trying to do right by my car. Okay.
I get it.
So the only people who are really suffering at this point are Frodo and Andy and Mather, who's overhearing the conversation inside of Andy about how Andy desperately needs a shower. You know what I mean, Mather. This is entirely too dirty for me.
It is. It's disgusting.
See?
I don't need the mother henning or the yapping from two directions. All right.
Can
Like,
Frodo do a roll for rain or something?
I feel like that's a different system.
Can we roll for weather? The danger of rolling for weather is too frequently it ends up in very severe weather.
Yeah.
Tornado, oops.
Also, is acid rain better or worse for car paint than pond scum?
I'm gonna say worse.
Yes.
The word acid is in the names. Probably worse for car paint. Just a guess. I really don't know. I mean, you're the doctor.
And not that kind of doctor.
I feel like you say that a lot.
How far are we from Becky 99?
oh, it's just around the corner.
So it takes you about half an hour, because remember you were taking this roundabout path around the gang checkpoint or the warlord checkpoint. But eventually you arrive. I'll actually move you to... So if you recall, back in the day, here was Angel's Turf, where you've got down here in the lower right, you've got the Angels hangout with what once was Etienne's garage, and what once was Muzhnik's flower shop. But a bunch of this area has been pretty well devastated, and it looks like they're in the in the process of rebuilding the place right around where the Angels hang out would be.
Well,
And sure enough, you do see Becky 99 there.
All right. All right, there she is.
I don't know Ms. 99. I'm sure one of you do.
That's
And you just see a few other people dressed in her sort of colors step out with assault rifles, and they're sort of looking around, and they become a little less tense when they see Darcy.
Yeah, I'm coming in with the sound muffler off or the sound muffler on so that I don't sound like
The low sound.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm hanging towards the back.
Okay.
My last encounter with them did not go well. Specifically, I got off a lot worse than they did.
Keep your sunglasses on, Johnny.
That's true. I am wearing it's a different bike and different clothing than last time.
Like I roll down the window and I like, do you guys have like a hose or anything?
We have
You don't have to answer that, Becky. Hi, it's me, KO. Good to see you again.
so you guys are you and Gertie are in Darcy.
Yes.
And she sort of walks up to the passenger side window, so she's basically right next to you, KO. Says, so you have something for me.
You can see Mac pouting in her car.
Yeah, the pouting girl over there, she is carrying it. Her name is Mac.
Me? All right. So do you need to negotiate with her?
No, you can negotiate with Gertie and I.
All right.
Just keep an eyeball on her.
Like how far away are
Gotcha.
cars? Do I hear any of this?
You know what? Make a perception test.
Alrighty. Can do. Eventually.
Uh-huh.
There
are the shades.
I was wearing a different style of shades last time I saw that.
Ooh.
I got a 1.
So I mean, it's not being like whispered or anything. You normally have your windows up, but you catch like bits and pieces of it at a fairly low volume through Andy's sensors.
Like, hey. Keep us in mind, all right?
So you hear that over comms, KO.
I don't respond to him.
What's the problem? I look over at Frodo.
She's over here trying to negotiate, and I have this sneaking suspicion that she's going to, like, cut us out the deal for some reason.
Oh, I doubt she'll cut us out of the deal. She won't get as good as I would, but ultimately I have a great deal more money than she does, so...
Someone chose to ride in the other car.
So, Becky99 picks up again. If it's the item that Mr. Wrath sent, we had negotiated $60K for it.
Okay. Hey, Mac, can you show the item? Can you just reveal it?
What?
Can you show Becky the item?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Show Becky the item.
This item? She picks up like some bullshit from her.
No, the correct item before we have to start fighting each other.
Now, you guys said this was a serious deal.
It is serious, but she seriously also really would like your knife. I'm just saying she's grown attached to it. She thinks it's very beautiful and very wonderful. And so she's having a hard time letting it go.
Well, it's at least 60,000 new yen worth.
Having separation anxiety, I've never seen one this pretty.
Hold it in your hands, but show the item so that Becky knows that we are honest. At least over here on this end.
Oh, snap.
Is she just like slowly?
So you hold it up?
Okay, I have
All
shown
right.
it. That's enough. Put it back down there now.
That is the item.
No, like I feel like some of the little gems have like fallen off of it. I don't really think it's worth it anymore. I think you should probably just let it go. Like I think maybe like it's defective and like I really just want to give it a good home. Because I feel bad for it. Nobody's gonna want it now. I just feel like I would be a good mother to this particular piece of defective.
I can't believe I saved
Could make
her
it-
upholstery
could
from
make
being
it
acid sprayed.
Let's make a contest.
Did she just say wants to be that knife's mother, rather?
Oh my god, why am I laughing so hard? Okay, what am I contesting?
So you're making a contest.
Okay. Got it.
I'm pretty sure you have that skill.
I just whisper over to Gertie, like,
Yeah.
we need to figure this out before Becky99 is not our friend anymore.
Been through a lot.
In the group chat, there's just like the what did she say? Like little gif.
Not like really. Oh, as an edge. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, did you want to spend edge on that roll?
I mean, sure. If I have an edge to spend, I will use an edge. I feel like that's a good idea.
Okay.
Can I assist Becky on her roll?
You know what?
That's a really good roll. That's a pretty good roll.
And she looks at UKO. I've got 60,000 for it, or she could pay you the 60,000.
Do you not want the item?
I want it, but apparently she wants it more.
Well, if she wants the item,
she must be willing to pay at least 80,000 for it.
I mean,
wow, that
why
sounds
is there a
right.
markup? Why all of a sudden is there a markup? I don't understand how there's a markup. That doesn't make any sense. That makes zero sense to me.
Because you want it more than I do, and I want it 60,000 worth.
60,001 is still more than 60,000.
What is this? The Price is Right?
I step out of the vehicle and I look at that 99 and stop letting amateurs play around. And I go, 70,000, we all walk away. And I roll negotiate. I'm rolling negotiate.
So don't bother. I'll take the 8 hits that. I was going to say I would take the 8 hits that Mac rolled a moment ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. Yeah, no, go Mac. Ignore me.
You know what, though? I do want it 70,000 worth. But, and she looks back toward Mac, if you wanted 80,000 worth, that's between you and them.
I think I have $80,000 or whatever that Nunion. Can I visit it? Like, could I have like
like on the weekends?
Maybe we could be best friends, and I could come and see it every once in a while.
Hey Mac, what does it say that you have for Nguyen?
I honestly don't even know.
Click on social, and then it's going to be on the right-hand side column.
Oh, not 70,000 or 80,000. That's not even close. It's like I'm probably wrong, to be honest.
Yeah, you bought a weapon, Foci. They're expensive.
Ben got a bunch of money from
you bought a shiny knife like right before this.
Yeah,
I did. So maybe like, do you want this shiny knife, and I'll take that shiny knife?
No, it's already bonded to your spirit.
Yeah.
Damn it. No, but we did get like lots of money from the thing, but not enough. So fine. I guess she'll like.
Becky, is it okay if Mac takes a photo with it for memories?
Sure.
Okay.
Would you like to be in the picture, Mac? With the knife?
Obviously.
Okay, I've got you. Go ahead.
Okay.
When you're ready. And there we go. All right. And then I send it to the group chat. And I'm like, well,
70,000, I guess we're out of here. Thanks, Becky.
But at that point, you guys are just handing off. So she has the knife and you have the money, KO. When all heck breaks loose, and you hear some skittering from behind the buildings, some skittering from above, and you look around and this place is about to be overrun with insect spirits. There are ants and roach spirits crawling out of the buildings. There are some wasp spirits running in or flying in. What do you do?
Is my combat sense triggered?
Yes, it is triggered.
Okay, cool.
So you're not surprised by this. So I'll let you, if you want to do something, that'll be your choice first. I didn't hear that.
Oh, there's bugs coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. Lovely doing business with you, and I pass the
All right.
slap the rig of coke. Let's make sure everyone else gets out, but all of our people get it's time.
Yeah. Like, we either need to make this deal on the road or like.
Deal's done. I have money. She has knife.
All right. Go ahead and send me my 11.6 or whatever.
Does she have a way out of here?
Yeah, so at this point, some of the people behind her start opening fire on the ants and roaches that are crawling onto the woodwork. And a few of them eventually bring motorcycles around. But it looks like without some help, some of them aren't going to make it out.
I'd start specifically, since I was back a little bit, aiming at the flying ones.
Okay.
Specifically to try and to keep them back.
Okay. So go ahead and fire one.
And this is the KE5 rounds.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys! Everybody, take a AK-97 and put it on the back of your car.
So that wasp is ready for you and darts to the side. Oh, sorry. Was that full burst fire, full auto?
That would be full. Oh, yeah, that would be full auto.
Okay.
Because they're flying. You don't. Yeah.
Yep. So that takes off 9 dice. So it rolls 1 hit on that. Okay.
And the important thing is to get the insecticide into them.
Mm-hmm. So that one actually does twitch and scream and fall to the ground in this sort of curled mass of like crumpled wings and pincer and legs.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still twitching, but you're quite certain it's out of the fight.
Yeah, that's all we care
Who else
about.
is doing stuff?
I will also assist by shooting some people who look like they need shooting at targets that are attacking people who need help.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the wasp spirits seem to be the biggest threat.
Okay, then I shoot one of them.
Okay.
You.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
And what kind of rounds are these? Are these regular rounds?
Yeah, these are regular.
Okay.
This is KO. They're regular.
It takes a good hit, but does not fall.
Shame.
Is there a mess of them that I can drop a fireball in without hitting any of our?
Depending on how big you want to make the fireball, you think you can get a fair number of them.
Force 4? Force 5?
Force 5. We'll see. You can get 2 of them in a Force 5.
All right. Alrighty then.
I would also like to pew pew.
Okay.
I center myself by singing on fire, and
All right. So
there you go.
that places it. One of them actually drops in this sort of flaming wing and leg carnage. The other is still sort of it's sort of staggered a bit, sort of like part of its wings taken out, and it's trying to remain in flight, but it's still up. Me.
All right.
Mac.
Oh, Mac, go for it.
Yeah, I would also. I'm sort of deciding like what I want to use because I've never actually looked into using my weapons that aren't like
That aren't a knife.
Yeah, that's kind of my go-to. But I guess I'll just go with the same sort of Ares Alpha situation. That doesn't look great.
Okay.
That's bad news.
That does look
Well,
awesome.
but if you go full auto, that's like
That's right. If you're doing full auto, they get -9 to their defense
Yeah.
roll.
Okay.
And if you got the KE5, that's also hurts them badly.
I have an Ares Alpha grenade, and build
Yep.
AS7. Yeah.
But we got a bunch of ammo for
So
that.
it looks like what you're packing now looks like APDS ammo and not the KE5.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But it still dodges.
Fuck. Damn system or their defense bullshit. Usually it's fine if it's me.
Yep, Shadowrun 5 ties go to the defender.
Only acceptable if I'm the defender.
Frodo.
I'm gonna open up with Andy.
All right. So I heard a laser cannon pop up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So you've got two wasp spirits that are injured, and you have any number of uninjured ones you want to shoot at.
How many can I find?
There are at least a half dozen more.
All right. Is there any that are like conveniently in a line?
Not really.
Okay. Well then, I'll take out the ones that are nearest. Or try to take out the ones that are.
Yeah. So there are two that are nearest. One, and they've both been injured.
Okay.
So we need to roll. It does not get that many dice. Okay.
Alrighty.
And it's going to roll that and that. So that one is knocked out of the air. So there's now one wounded one and about a half dozen unwounded ones.
Okay.
But at this point, you think you have opened up a hole. As the motorcycles depart, they're sort of riding two to a bike, and the person on back is sort of shooting back at bug spirits to lay down cover as they retreat. Once again, the Desolation Angel's home is destroyed.
They just can't catch a break, huh?
No.
So at this point, you guys can stick around and shoot one more time if you'd like, but anything that survives after that's coming after you. Or you can retreat.
Are the Desolation Angels able to retreat?
Yeah.
Okay. I slapped the top and looked at you and go, I suppose we should go. Seems Ms. 99 is all right, and her friends have fled with her. I suppose we should be moving.
Since I'm a passenger in Darcy, can I shoot one more time while Gertie drives off?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay.
All right, we splitting up. We heading to a central location. Where we off to?
We need to split the money. So, where's the place with all the sauces? That would be excellent. I really enjoyed that place.
You do take down the one that got injured earlier.
Thank you. Can I just digitally send everyone a cut?
Yeah.
Okay, I just do that.
But we still got to also figure out what we're going to do with that pay data. So,
Oh yeah.
and sending that on. So let's meet up at the sauce place.
Yeah, what was the name of that place?
Well, I've forgotten the name of the place. It was a
It was like a sports bar.
it was the sports bar.
Yep.
It wasn't the Sauce Boss, was it?
It was.
It should be now.
Apex.
Alrighty.
Hey, KO, can you text Becky and tell her if they need a place to crash that they can go to my place?
No problem, and I do so.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. So we had the pay data that was from Dr. Tate.
So you had 3 files. One was the one that was edited by Dr. Tate. That's not the pay data.
Okay.
There is a second file that is sort of miscellaneous pay data. It's the catch-all for minor files that somebody you think would be interested in, and you think you can get about 3,000 for that, fencing it.
Yeah.
And then there's the file that the UCAS Army wanted.
Oh yeah, let's open that up. What was that?
Are you misbehaving?
Have you ever known me not to misbehave?
Excellent. I was just checking.
So make a matrix perception test.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. I said I was going to do this next time. Yeah, make sure it's not like my response or whatever. Yeah. So before I open it.
So computer plus intuition.
Sweet. All right. Got 3.
So with 3 hits, you do indeed detect that there is a data bomb on this file.
Okay. And I don't think I'm skilled enough to.
You're not quite sure why it didn't go off when you grabbed the file from its database. Because it's normally supposed to go off when somebody grabs it.
Okay. Do I feel confident enough to like put it on like another comm link or something so it doesn't fuck?
You don't think you want to move this thing again without disarming the data bomb?
Okay. All right.
Use those edges.
Oh yeah, I'm gone. So I'm gonna try to hit up. I'm gonna try to hit up my annoying sister. Try to see if she can walk me through this process. Ring, 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 ring.
What?
All right. Okay. Hey, Fee. I need. All right. I don't need your lip right now. Okay. I know. I can feel you getting ready to.
And yet.
Okay. All right. I was on a job. Picked up some stuff. Running from some bugs right now, so I'm kind of on the move. And but some files I picked up have a data bomb on it, and I have no idea how to get rid of it. What do?
Well, of course not. Oh, you want me to remove it?
Yes. That. Like what can we do about that?
You're going to give me access to your network?
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
Yeah, password is, and then I'll just kind of like whisper it to her. Just.
And you don't want Mather to know.
I mean, I trust him, but not with all my stuff. Not that much, you know what I'm saying? No offense, rather.
Oh, I forgot. I thought we were all thieves. Sorry, I completely missed that in our resumes. I was like, oh, Shadowrunners, thieves, criminals. Yes. No. I'm sure that we're all, so much more trustworthy than the guy that, keeps showing.
Let's see. So it would be computer, software, and intuition. She will spend a personal edge. Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
No.
That just.
Wait, is that good or bad for me?
That is good, or that is bad for you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What's happening, Fee?
Got any smackdowns?
You know what? Let me see what Benny's Fee has. Fee actually has a SmackDown left. Since we're nearing the end of the season, I'm going to spend it.
Fantastic.
She had 2 SmackDowns. Yeah, because that was going to blow up in both y'all's faces.
And we weren't going to get paid.
Yeah, and you weren't going to get paid for that file because it was going to destroy the file.
Well, good job.
But Fee pauses a little bit and says, that's the file I'm looking for. I'll just take that.
What? What are you doing?
I'll give you some money for it. I'm good for it.
Like how much?
Do I need to talk to your sister?
Oh yeah. Here, talk to Mather.
I don't know if I'd ever introduced Mather to somebody to my sister.
Who's Mather?
She met. We hit off greatly on our first couple of months together. Went back to the military. Your brother has been fighting against bugs and all sorts of things to get this pay data. I think perhaps we can at least negotiate a little. For his sake. The state of Andy is, frankly, just shocking. You'd be embarrassed to ride in it. I know I am. And we've been driving. There's bug remains on it, scum, all sorts of things, and the state of the interior, where all of the dried up dip cups. I don't even want to go into it. It's going to require an extensive
dried up dip cups.
You should come back to town and we'll place this 48 sauce. It's great.
Dude, Apex is the shit.
At any rate, how much are we talking?
How much are we talking?
Is anybody here qualified to tell us about how much that Frodo is?
I didn't even get a chance to look at it yet. Like, it was bombed, and then I needed help. And
there wasn't really a line item for this in the budget.
Yeah,
I can slide you $30K for it.
We'll call it 45 and 1 with. And
good. Make your negotiation test. And this is where she uses her other smackdown. Not just kidding.
Curses.
45, and we all walk away kind of happy.
Yes. I mean, look, the best, I always feel the best negotiation is every sad or a little happy. If anyone's extremely happy. So, 45, fantastic. Send it to your brother, and I will get this thing clean. Do not want to ride in it the next time you're down. It's done. And he's going to take you to the place with all the tips. It's great. You're taking you to the place with all the
Yeah, he's right.
So she sends you, Mather, the 45K. And takes the file.
Delightful. All right. A pleasure doing business with you again. Here's your brother. Send it back over. I'm like, be nice.
You get the comeback and it's click.
You fucking punk. Yeah. All right, start heading towards. Did we ever say where we were heading?
To Apex, the sports bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
Okay.
going to Dips are us, whatever.
Saucy Town.
And I'll put the total of tonight's haul chat.
Okay.
Do I know of a fence nearby that's going to take this pay data?
That's a good point. You don't.
I would think Juan would be interested in the info on what Tate's been interested in.
So that's that file. The more minor file that's worth 3K. You know what? You can fence that to Juan as well.
And then Juan also wants the pay data, right? I mean the one that was modified by Dr. Tate, correct?
Yes, I'm very interested in that.
Alrighty. Here, talk to our agent. Yeah. Just looks the man.
Oh, am I earning everyone else money?
You're earning yourself some too.
Humor is lost on you apparently today. You talk to your sister and it's all downhill. No longer.
She has that effect on me. She just steals all the humor from me. Yeah, you're right. Very astute.
Or stay with me here. Maybe there's something unresolved. When we feel like that, we're setting boundaries or we're not discussing properly. We need to figure out which one. Anyway, so hello. Yes. This is Frodo's minister. He'd like me to talk to you about how much you think this is worth, and I know literally nothing about it except that it's worth a lot. Go ahead.
What am I buying?
Frodo, did you tell the person what they were buying?
Oh yeah. We have some.
Hold, please, a moment. I'm sorry. I'm terribly embarrassed on his behalf, and I hand my phone over to you.
Oh yeah. It seems here we have some pay data, and then we have some information from that Dr. Tate was interested in. Something to do with a dragon, I think.
The dragon.
Yes.
A dragon.
Weren't Frodo wasn't there for that mission? About the dragon that Lothan had?
He had to stay above ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you guys had done it with him in that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He turned over. Yeah. So
I think this is a conversation you guys had last session.
Yes,
Wow.
it was.
Who knew about the dragon and when?
Yep. Yeah, I didn't. I got it explained to me by everybody, but we would have
I will
just
do that.
had this conversation, Frodo would remember that,
Yeah, because I
I'm just
think.
relaying it to
Send your
Juan.
drones down.
yeah.
Let me look at that.
Yeah.
I've since archived the map in Roll20, but yeah, you sent your drones down, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that is correct.
And then you saw the vampire insect shaman with the dragon chained down. And you managed to free the dragon, but it was too wounded. You sent the dragon to Lothan to care for. But Lothan got kidnapped by bug spirits, and the dragon went missing soon after, and now apparently is in the hands of Dr. Tate.
Yeah.
And this is the info about what he's doing to him, or what he did to him.
Yes, I'm very interested in that.
All right. So yeah. Now again, here's the agent.
Yes. So what would you say this is worth to you? Because we have a vague idea of what it's worth to us.
I would say another 30,000
For both pieces, including the dragon. Surely we can
30,000 for the dragon, and the face value for the other more minor.
And that would be a what? I don't usually deal with money.
That smaller one is of less interest to me. It's only worth about 3,000.
I tell you what. Why don't we just make it an odd 4,500? Call it today. 45,000. Sorry,
None of the conversation.
that was easy. Not my character. 45,000.
I'm thinking in the sort of. I'm thinking in the range of 35.
37.
And every time I talk with you guys, I get a new opinion of you.
Is it a good one? Because people.
At first, I think you're professionals. Now I think you're amateurs.
That's about right.
It's time to prove yourselves again.
So
But I'll give you the 37.5.
37.5. That's fantastic. Sounds great. Yeah, I was gonna say, just destroying the vampire bug shaman wasn't a big enough deal for you, or like, no, never mind.
Well, my understanding is you got paid for that.
Oh, no. But you said amateurs, and that's on the list.
That's why I thought you were professionals. This sort of Keystone Cops negotiation you're running here is why I think you're amateurs again.
Well, on the bright side, the guy that just did the Keystone Cops, if you will, whatever that is, I suppose it's good. Negotiations is also the summoned a fire elemental big enough to take care of that dragon problem. So maybe we're not.
Then you are our savior, then.
Yes, I wish other people would recognize. Anyway, lovely. I hand the phone back to him and go, and I wipe my hands off like disgusting.
Like you did something there.
What a terribly rude person.
Okay, here you go. And then I send him the data.
Okay.
Is that all that we're selling today? Is that all the negotiating I'm doing? Frankly,
I believe so.
So I think Gertrude in particular, because Gertrude has been around since season 5. Gertrude probably remembers Juan Shuit puts a very high standard on professionalism, to the point where sometimes he won't even allow like a teamwork negotiation sort of thing.
Yeah, he's kind of grumpy like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's all suit and no fun.
That's fair. He is the suitiest suit you guys know of in.
Do you have a
Chicago.
picture of this person?
Do you have a picture of him?
Yeah, do we have a picture of this person? Not. This is Mather asking. Is the suit a suit? Let me see what sort of suit. Look at the suit.
Where is he?
There is a picture, but like Gertrude,
He's not very suited. I believe he has
There
a
he
head
is.
dress, right?
It is a very Aztec suit.
Aztec suit. Yeah.
Because he is. So presumably at this point, Gertrude explains, or enough of you know, he is the Aztec Johnson
Right.
for Chicago.
So, obviously an expensive, well-made suit.
Yes.
It's not his color. I hand it back to you. Just like,
Nice. All right. So at this point, we've officially finished missions 03 and 04. We will, because we're at I'm doing my time conversion now, the 9 o'clock hour Eastern time. So we will take our mid-session break, and then we'll come back and see what our runners do with all this money they've laid their hands on. So we'll be back in 10.
Can I just ask, what does a summoning tea kettle look like?
Oh, a summoning tea kettle. It is made out of cast iron that has been painted ritually with symbols in blood, obviously, that are then coated and shellacked over so that they don't flake off, and that way it can last for centuries. And we use a nice clear coat though, so you can see them quite nice, quite clear. We mix in with the blood. We mix in the iridescent paint, so it gives us a nice little beautiful shimmer, especially as it heats up. And as you heat it up, that's where the magic happens, because that is when all of the symbols start to glow and get bright and beautiful. And as the tea kettle whistles, that is the summoning ritual complete.
If you have an interest in using the summoning tea kettle, or taking part in any of the other worlds or games, you don't have to have experience. Just join our Discord, and the GMs will work with you and help you find a game you enjoy. The link is in the chat.
Ready to level up your cosplay game? Check out the Geek Forge on Etsy. With a variety of props to give your photos that extra spark, you'll find just what you need. Hold magical fire in the palm of your hand, or take a potion to restore your mana. With a large variety of colors, you can choose your own magical flavor for your cosplay. Bring drama to your photo shoots with these vibrant props and more, all available at the Geek Forge. Are you ready to level up your cosplay?
Spell. She says spell like 92 times.
Hey, folks. Thanks for sticking around.
Welcome back. Our runners have just finished their missions. Now we're going into the aftermath. So you have just sold off all your pay data. And you have a whole bunch of money burning a hole in your pocket.
And Mac is grieving. Mac is grieving.
Mac is grieving over the over the world's most aggressive butter knife.
Yep.
So what do you guys do?
All right. Do we want to go over to Horizon and do some retail therapy?
I would love to buy a weapons focus, something that'll help me be fighty, strong.
I believe you already have a weapon focus.
Oh yeah, my knife.
I was going to say you already
The ceremonial knife. from Altar Boy.
Is there like a? I don't know. I just have all this money. Look at how much money I have.
Yeah,
I like don't know what to do with it as a.
Yeah, you're playing
No, I know about a knife that you could buy as a gift for a friend.
I'm a mystic adept with a whole bunch of money. I just don't know what to do with it.
As a welcome to Chicago, I'm sorry we almost got you killed a bunch of times.
Amber, do you have spell focus?
No, I don't think so. Just that magic knife.
Let's see where.
A
Where's the rest of your gear?
A spell focus would definitely be helpful.
So let's do that. Let's do a spell focus.
Down, you got to have a little karma to bind it.
According to my sheet, I've got like 33, so.
And you'll get another 8 from the 2 missions you've just completed. The rent will come due, so do pay a month of lifestyle.
Okay.
And I could have sworn that you'd had a spellcasting focus at one point, but maybe you traded that out to Allerden.
Yeah, I give that to Allerden because he kept staring me down in his priestly gaze, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just steal these robes instead.
Uh-huh.
He's still waiting by his phone, by the way.
And he'll keep waiting because they're not his.
Wow. That's awesome. Okay, so you go shopping for focus. And you find a vendor in, let's see, let me move you to, actually, no, you want to go to, do you have Lotham Wise as a contact? You probably do at this point.
Yes, I do. I've got a loyalty 5.
Oh, yeah, so he's the one to go to for Foca.
Okay.
So you go to him, and he's like, you just want to be good at casting spells, or do you want everything magic?
I want to be good at everything magic.
Although, I think for you,
yes,
and you sound like you got money for it.
I mean, not that much money, but I will figure out how to get you money.
Then I'll figure out how to get you a power focus.
Okay. What's the best you got? And then I'll try and figure out how to get the money for it.
I got this 4/6 power focus. That's going to run 120K.
But like, I saved your life and stuff that one time. You think you can go down a little bit, please?
If only you knew a negotiator.
And go ahead and make a negotiation test.
I mean, technically, Johnny was the one that got him out of the trap he was in.
Semantics. If one of us does something, it reflects on the rest of us.
We all take credit for it.
Mather, can you help a girl out?
I can knock 10K off of that.
Would you like me to speak to my dear close friend Lotham the Wise?
Yes, please.
All right. I take the phone and I walk into another room away from Go. She doesn't have a lot of money. What kind of deal can
She doesn't have a lot of money. She doesn't want a 4/6 power focus.
Throw a personal favor from me and tell her. I don't want her to know that I'm being kind. I've saved her life 3 times, but she doesn't see it. But that's beside the point. I'm happy to owe you a favor for, let's call it, instead of 10,000 off, 25,000 off. Negotiation roll.
Sure, go ahead and make your negotiation roll.
Snort a line of Coke before that. Ew, no, sucked. Terrible.
Oh. A favor from you.
Yeah. No questions asked, except you know that unless absolutely necessary, I won't kill. That's the end of sensation, and that's bold. I'd much rather.
So you mean almost no questions asked?
No, that's not a question. That's just a condition. I'm not a murderer, and you know it. For sure.
Well, you don't get into a position I'm in without knowing whose favors are good for what. We'll call it 100K even for the 4/6.
Very well. Ask her how much she has. Tell her that, and then. Actually, I'll be right back. May I put you on hold? Shall I call you back? I'll tell you what. I'll
call me back.
KO, I did a lot of work here. How much do you have to invest in this? Consider the value of it, and it is large. How much do you have? Did someone cast a mute spell on you? Because I cannot hear you. Your lips are
90K, and I'll slide you a smackdown.
I don't think that's how Magic Smackdowns work. Funny, because he said 70K.
70K? Really?
Yes.
Okay, in.
All right. You send him the money, and I'll call him back. It's a deal.
I send the money.
I send him 30K and a message going, don't you ever tell him I sent you this money. I have a reputation. Ta, let's have tea. That's what I just say on the.
There are all sorts of favors being bandied about, I see. But as long as I get my 100K total, one of you can bond to this 4/6 power focus.
She will be one bond into it, the sister.
So it gets drone dashed over to you, KO, and you can define what form it takes. It is basically some object that is magical. Usually, it's some form of jewelry or something.
I highly recommend. We talked. I highly recommend. No one ever thinks they're gloves. They're.
I was thinking maybe like a toe ring. You just wear it. It's hidden by your shoe. No one. Yeah, I do a toe ring.
Okay.
I help walk through the process of buying.
So it is a 4/6 power focus, and that costs you 36 karma to bond. But whenever you make any roll that uses the magic attribute, such as spellcasting, you add 6 dice to it.
Okay.
And you'll have to do that manually.
Okay.
All right, so you have bought and bonded your power focus. Who else is doing shopping?
Will someone please leave my character sheet so I can add this?
Did they ever get that laser cannon in? I believe I was waiting on another Archon.
Oh, another Archon. That's right, you were.
Okay, you told me to come check back.
And you recall the price you were offered for that?
Oh,
or
wait.
was it a price to be named when it came in?
Price was to be named when it came in.
Okay. Yeah, we got one in. Special order just for you. It is 45,000.
Ooh, 45,000. Okay. Here, let's see. If I scrape together every nickel under my seat and under the universe, I got 42,000. All right, on the dot. Now, I have things maybe I could offer in trade to make up the other 3K.
Things in trade. So out of character, you also can attempt to negotiate.
Hey, Master. How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm lovely. I was just cheating people out of money. Terrible. Anyway, yes. What can I do for you, my dear?
Oh, dude. Next round of sauces on me. Can you help do me a favor? All right. They got another laser cannon in, and I was gonna put it on the steel links that I got in the universe, and then we could cross the streams, brother. We could cross the streams.
All right, that was a collection of words that I am vaguely familiar with, and a reference that I do not get. But yes, I will happily help cross the stream of your.
Yes.
Though that sounds very European.
Dude, now all we need to do is find a big prism, and then we could act out one of my favorite, dude, it would be awesome. We could focus it through. Never mind. But yes, yeah, I'll let you do your thing. As he's like starting to nerd out, he's like, I'm gonna have 2 lasers.
What? Let's okay. Keep our emotions in check for just like a microsecond.
Okay.
What is the going price for object?
I mean, he is offering 45,000, which is actually kind of like the blue book is like 35,000, but we're near the CZ, man. Like, I get it. It's like, it's not going to be, the book is 35K, but he's offering 45K.
He's asking you to pay 45,000.
Yes. I have 42 to my name.
On it. Okay. So who is this person? What is their name?
Ooh.
Do you know?
Yeah.
You guys never really exchanged names at the. It was one of the new stands at the Maker Collective.
Yeah.
Horizon Junior. All right, fine.
Yep.
I have a number of problems with that, but anyway, yes. So I'll point at them. Show me a picture.
Hey, you give me a deal.
Oh yeah, it's the Ares Archon. Yeah,
Ares Archon. All right, I walk over to the person who has drone stuff, and then sort of look back and like a kind of a this guy.
This is more the weapons counter.
The weapons counter. Oh, the weapons counter. I walk up. Hello there. I want an Ares icon. Archon.
Oh, you mean this, the Ares Archon. And it sort of taps, it's essentially it's about the size of a coffin on wheels.
Okay.
And he opens it up, and it's got like Ares emblazoned across the case. And he opens it up, and you're familiar with it. You've seen Andy have one. It is the Ares Archon laser cannon.
Well, that is.
I've already had a buyer interested in it for $45.
Actually, I believe that person has dropped out of the bidding street value $32,500, but this looks used.
Oh, this is brand new.
Is it? And then I roll negotiate.
Sure.
I snort a line of coke.
Right there in the store.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. These people sell illegal arms. Oh.
Wow.
Them drugs, though.
2 hits on 15 dice.
Oh, that sucks. You know what? Let me look.
I think I have I'll throw however many nerps I can at you. Let me see.
I don't think you're allowed to do that because earlier Amber was trying to gift me one of her SmackDown.
So because this is a roll on your behalf, I will allow you to spend a NERP for it.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'll do that. All day, every day.
You don't have nerves. You got edge.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I can reroll my feathers. You want to spend the edge?
I will allow you to spend an edge on behalf of that roll, which is for you.
I will definitely do that then.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to roll 13 dice, it looks like.
13 dice. Ugh. Stupid character sheets. Right. Bam! Now it's
there. It is. That is less embarrassing.
Yes. Look, I either go big or I don't go at all. It's those no average rolls for me.
So this was a special order for my friend over there. It took a lot to get into the zone.
That sounds like
but I like you.
Fascinating story.
You problem.
I'd love to hear it. Well, I like you too. You're very attractive.
40 you said 42.5?
I said 32.5.
32.5 is way too low. I'll give it to you for the MSRP of 35.
Sold. Because I like your face. And then I slide my business card across and go. And then I
So he closes the case and starts wheeling essentially the gurney out toward you.
Yeah, and I ping him the 35 purchase, and I roll it out, and everyone in town is going to be fiercely jealous of my new toy, and I roll it out front. So you owe me 35.
Yeah, I will send you 35.
I'm a miracle worker. You're welcome.
I appreciate you so much.
You already promised me a bribe.
Oh, yeah. You'll still get. I'll still round of Apex on me. Yeah, all day. Yeah.
Yes, excessive number of sauces.
So many sauces.
Invite everyone.
Of course, it's only fun when we're together, right?
Yep, exactly. I like to watch Johnny attempt to manage the little cups with his metal hands. That's my favorite.
So what are the rest of you doing? Are you guys also in Maker Collective negotiating for stuff?
Just asking me to walk up to every counter.
Is Johnny like next in line when the Ares Archon rolls out?
Well, you know what? Let's see what happens when I might as well do it. What happens when I go into the Maker Collective? Horizon's taking it over, right?
Horizon has taken it over.
Okay.
That is technically, so I'll go ahead and put it up here. It is Truman Tech, a proud subsidiary of Horizon.
Yep. So
Proud.
You notice the situation has died down somewhat. It's like they've sort of recovered from the explosion at Dr. Tate's clinic.
Okay.
It's now sort of taped over and like canvassed over, like they're coming soon. Another clinic.
Mm-hmm. But how do they react when I walk up? As far as I can go through with my scan with my ID.
Is yours a Horizon ID or?
I never actually went for Horizon ID. No.
Okay. So what rating is your SIN?
I believe it's 4. Let me check.
4.
Actually, yes, it's 4 because I would have upgraded it because he lived in he lived high lifestyle for a month.
Yeah, so I guess your high lifestyle is gone because you're not having to pay for it yourself, but you still have the SIN.
I paid for that. No, I paid for high lifestyle myself. That was that
okay.
first month I paid for the high lifestyle myself. Now I'm set, and now I'm downgrading because I got to buy some big guns and knowledge sauce. But yes, it's a 4.
So I mean, your SIM gets pinged as you walk in, and nobody bothers you.
Okay.
You get the sense that maybe these sort of rank and file Truman Tech people don't know you. That maybe, if nothing else, you were sort of maybe black ops for Dr. Tate, whatever that means. And it wasn't spread around that much.
That's what I was hoping for. Okay. But yeah, no, I would.
So yeah, you're not accosted in any way.
Yeah. No, I would be in there with Mather asking him to.
Except for the negotiation.
Oh, if you're there while I'm coming out with the Archon, then I'd just be like, I have an RPK. I mean, do your thing. But if you want,
you got an RPK.
Well, I'm on the steel links, but I'm about to switch that out with this cannon.
Okay,
you see what I'm saying?
That works.
But if you want something else, go ahead and do your thing. But yeah,
no, I'm looking up the RPK, but that probably
it's an HMG. It's in the core book.
Yeah. You can get all kind of funky like attachment for it or something if you want, or like get crazy ammo for it.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, that's about where I was going for. Yeah.
So an HMG can be carried by someone with strength 10 plus, but works better as a vehicle-mounted weapon.
Ooh, does that?
Yeah, how strong? How?
I'm not.
You más fuerte?
It's a little. It's the. I think when I average everything out, you're supposed to average everything out. Well, yeah, okay. Everything, all my body is 6. And all my limbs are 10. So if I need to be 10, that's probably not enough.
For now, we'll say you can use that if you're at least quasi-stationary.
Okay, I can use it with the tripod. Okay.
Yeah, you probably want to use a tripod for it, but
yep.
You could probably get by with sort of standing there shooting it if you needed to.
Okay. Okay.
I definitely heard you say that your body is made of sticks. I don't know why. I heard you said my body is sticks, and I'm like, huh? And you said like your arms are tens. I'm like, oh,
maybe
no,
not that
wrong.
far off.
You're not that far off. But yeah, my body is.
I just had visions of like a Cybertronic scarecrow.
That's actually appropriate.
All right.
Okay, then I would pick up. Don't suppose this guy has KE5 ammo.
KE5 ammo for
the heavy for that heavy machine gun.
Oof. You know what? I have some. And you're probably going to buy some clips anyway, because basically all that. So when Frodo pulls the RPK off of the drone, you just have a box of ammunition, because it's set up for it's the box on the drone.
Right. So I'd have to buy some cylinders anyways.
Yes, you'd want to buy some clips for it anyway. He has enough. So it's a 50-round clip.
Yep.
For the RPK, he's got enough there for one clip.
Okay.
And let me see what that's going to cost you. We'll say that is 1,000 new yen for the 50 rounds.
Okay. 50 rounds, 1,000 new yen. All right. So five shots at full auto.
And you know what? I'll throw in a couple more clips, a couple more empty clips.
Okay. I'll fill them with APDS.
Yep, because that's what you get off the drone is the APDS ammo.
Yeah.
Objectively the right choice.
So is there alcohol in this world?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Soy whiskey.
I was looking at
Most of it's some sort of fake, but
does it get you drunk?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't be much good if it didn't.
I mean,
now we talk about the value of synthahol.
Okay.
So,
but no, most of it's like a soy sort of thing. But yeah, you can get if you pay more, you can get a real whiskey.
Okay, so she would have definitely spent some time with a real whiskey, still breathing, and having gotten herself to the point where she is just like so fixated on this knife situation. She has found her way into is there like a either a witchy shop or a Michael's type situation. One of the two. Either is fine.
So you've heard of Lothan the Wise, and let me see. I don't know if you have Lothan as a contact. But you guys have. I mean, let's say this for not the first time this session. You've saved his life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you know where Lothan sets up shop.
Mm-hmm. Does he have crystal?
Chris knife?
No. Does he have crystals?
Crystals.
Shiny things.
Yeah.
Shiny rocks.
All kinds of shiny stuff.
Cool. Does he have glue? It's important.
Sure.
All right, so she's gonna go visit him half drunk. That's where she's headed.
Okay.
She's bedazzling it.
Wow. So as you realize, he operates a talismonger shop that's in the basement of Miller's Pub. That's in the zone. And so you're there. And yeah, he's got some crystals and some glue he'll sell you.
All right. So she like has been going on and on and on about this knife, and she's like, I just need, if I can't have it, I need to have something that looks like it. So I don't remember what kind of, like, in my brain it had inset stones and stuff. I might have been making that up. I don't know where I got that from, but like in my brain that's the way the like super fancy butter knife looked.
Yeah, it had some in the hilt. There were some inset stones.
What were the color of said stones?
I didn't specify those, so I'll let you specify them.
Okay, so she is going to get couple moonstones, whatever she can find with a flat enough back situation. Okay, so she would like to get like a couple moonstones, and then maybe like amethyst.
Okay.
And like enough to like just encrust the shit out
Just
of the hilt.
bedazzle the hilt of a
Doesn't have
weapon.
to be pretty. She's drunk. So
okay. So you spend probably, we'll say 500 new yen.
Okay.
On various bedazzling supplies.
And the glue.
Including the glue. and do you glue these to the dagger you already have?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering if that was where you're going with that.
Yeah. I'm bedazzling the magic dagger that I already have.
Okay. That is by far the cheapest way to go.
It's very on brand for both Mac and Katie. So and then she's gonna get like, and in her, like, she knows that she can do this. She's gonna get 2 candles and some twine, and because she's very sad, and she's gonna do like a cord cutting spell so that she can let go of her attachment to the dagger. And do that.
I hadn't heard of that sort of ceremony, but it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Usually it's like relationships, but in this case, it's like the most attached to anything or anyone she's been in quite some time. So yeah, I actually should probably do that with a couple of my exes.
Mac has mentally built a relationship and like with this knife.
Build a relationship that has gone away and is now trying to break off. Yep, grieving.
Yeah.
Right.
And to the earlier question about alcohol, that because you witnessed it, that Mather has copious amounts of mind-altering substances. Every sort.
Fair, but she's not really one for putting things up her nose. So.
Oh, there's so many more options.
Possibly, but she just thinks like alcohol is so similar. Yeah, not similar. It's very.
It's a very social sort of drug, but
who's going to?
But you perform your ceremony.
Yes. And takes a deep breath and just sort of like, and she gives her like her new shiny dagger sort of a snuggle, and puts it away. And then goes away.
So you've broken off the old relationship with the what would have been the fling dagger, and you've gone back to your old steady dagger, and renewed that relationship.
I have. I'm so sorry that I.
It's a very human thing.
I know. I'm not human, but it's okay.
Human adjacent.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what she does.
Do we have any other business?
Gertrude wants to try and talk to Goober about buying a plane.
Buying a plane?
I'll drive over to Goober's.
She's like, I'm going to need a negotiator for this.
Good man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I can close the weapon book for now, and let's go to airplanes. Because you have pilot aircraft, right?
I do, and I have
I missed the last part of that.
I have aeronautic.
Okay.
Like I might have been planning for this.
Mm-hmm. So you're plotting your final escape from Chicago. Is that it?
Oh, I mean, at this point, it seems like it might be prudent to have a plane just for dropping things on bugs, or just gathering up the group and finding a new city.
Denver's nice this time of year. There are dragons, but
There's that.
We have dragons at home.
we have bigger ones there.
I don't have the planes just sitting here on the lot, but I know some people I might be able to if the price is right. What are you looking for?
I'm looking minimum something that's going to hold 6.
That's going to hold 6 people?
Yes.
And a car?
Yeah. I don't believe I'll be able to afford anything that holds it, people and vehicles, or a vehicle.
So basically, we're looking for a C-130, but Shadowrun. So
yeah.
Or if there's like an old, troop transport hanging around, or sometimes the UCAS Army leaves that stuff.
Let's see. That Cessna is not gonna. That's light cargo. So something big enough to hold a vehicle is going to be close to $300K.
Right, which is why that's like the top end of my dream. I'm not quite there yet financially.
Mm-hmm. Just for vehicles, yeah. So a couple of options. So for just carrying people around, I can get my hands on a Cessna for about $150K. The other option, if you want something like, people have been known to tie Zeppelins to vehicles. There is the Zeppelin that's designed to hook up to a van and fly it around like a Zeppelin flies. It's slow.
That LZP?
Yeah, the LZP. That's the one I'm talking about.
I had been looking at that one too.
I think I can lay my hands on one of those possibly if you're interested in that.
I mean, that sounds like a great time. Also, with it being a balloon, I feel like it will be easier to fit in my garage.
To fit in your garage?
Like, deflate it down, pack it up nice and small. I haven't done that much research.
Possibly. I'm not sure it's meant to fold down regularly. And it's certainly not meant to do that quickly. But in a pinch, just looking at the picture there, you could probably fold that thing down and it would take up the whole garage. But I can look into that, and I mean, if you want to do that, he can get you that in a few days for 90K.
That's pretty close to market value, and I know that Goober would not try to rip me off. So, do you want to talk to him, Mather, about this balloon that attaches
talk to who about what?
To Goober?
Oh, yes. What? Oh, well, it's been a full day for me, and
I know.
I'm just almost spent. But I can bother me talk to Goober because I like him so much. Let's go over there together.
Okay.
All right. Hello, Goober. Such pleasant to see you again. Have you lost weight?
Not since I had this thing installed. Built up a cyber arm.
Yeah. Well, the cyber arm is slimming. I hear you have and it's a hobby of mine, and the doctor wanted me to take a look at it before she purchased it. You mind?
Sure.
Thank you. I go in, I look at it, and then I send you a text going,
90K.
Does it look newish?
It looks newish.
All right. I walk over to him and I make sure that my back is turned to the doctor. And she doesn't want to admit this, but she doesn't quite have that amount, and she wants to use it for emergency. Can we do 80?
Go ahead and make a contest.
Yeah. No. That is straight line. Con is exactly the right thing. And do some drugs. 6. Much better than
Since it's for emergency use only, and because Gertrude's done a lot of good jobs for me before, 75.
That sounds very fair and position. And you're right. She's an absolute light. We don't know what to do without her. Thank you so much, Cooper. She would have been a little embarrassed to ask herself. I walk back over and go, 75. And I turn around and like dust off my shoulder. Thank goodness Johnny can do his shopping without.
All right. So with that, we bring our Mather negotiation hour to a close. As we finish for tonight, and I think next week, do you have? So next week I'll be out, but I think Teslan, you have something planned.
Yep. I'm gonna have to compress it a little bit so we can get it done in one session. But I am going to play the one that we had announced before. Where did I write it up?
Friendship is Tragic, is that the one?
Yes, Friendship is Tragic. Simon Andrews loves handcrafted furniture. Who knew? And he needs a team for a security job helping an Amish community near Chicago. And after considering the bang-up job that we've done, done recently on the bugs, we're at the top of his call list. It's a chance to get out of the CZ and breathe some fresh air. Friendship is Tragic. And that is an April Fool's mission, and we'll play that next week.
And now with the Darcy Zeppelin flying over.
Yes. Yep, and they will be able to fly the Darcy Zeppelin down. But yeah, that's next. Right. That's next week for us, and then following week we come back with
805, and that is. I just had it open not long ago. That is Sleeping Giants.
Mm-hmm.
So we have two. We'll have that one, and then after that will be Final Countdown, which is the final mission. So we're on the home stretch for toward the end of Chicago missions. For good or for ill, we'll see if our player characters can save the day, save the city, save the world.
Hey, it's us.
We'll see.
Running anyways.
Or if they just drop a match and walk away.
We have a Zeppelin now.
We're like, we have a Zeppelin, drop a match out of it.
Yeah.
It went out. Hold on. No, it went out. So Zeppelin.
Anybody have any other announcements?
We're rolling tomorrow night, ain't we, Tom?
Yes, we are. We'll be back on this channel at 9 o'clock Eastern.
For
with Shadowrun Denver. Yes.
Nice. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, the players, for making it fun. Thank you, Teslon,
Thank you, Bob,
for keeping us on the rails.
Yeah. Thanks, Bob, for running a great game.
Thanks.
Much love, everybody.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
And we're out.